Yo ho ho! What's going on, boys? This is Grim Reaper bringing you the Tournament of Power, Week 6. You already know what the rules are. If your character loses, they get 1 point. If your character barely wins, you get 2 points. If your character claps, he gets 3 points. Multiple different variations of characters at different time periods, so every character will get a chance to shine if they've ever been that thing. Now, let's get it popping. We've adjusted and corrected the inputs or the characters and lengths of their chapter numbers or reference numbers for Genos and Garou, so they would no longer be just clapping the charts. But there weren't really that many corrections to be made, so it isn't going to be too drastic, and I honestly think no positions really changed. So, let's begin. Starting off with Group A. We got Surprise Attack Plum versus Drive Knight. Damn. Raffle City versus the EC that fought Blast. Giant Snowman versus Deep Sea. Damn, bro. Deep Sea finna get froze, man. Garou from 80 through 40 or 40 through 80 versus Elixir Psychos. Oh.
80 to 40. Garou from where?
Say again?
Which Garou?
This is Garou from when he first showed up in the series till right after he got beat up by Watchdog. So this is before the EC
Elixir
fight.
Psychos. Elixir Psychos.
Is it an easy clap or is it a tough fight?
Easy clap. Easy clap.
She would flick her finger and he'd die.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is the nigga that fought off Bang.
So?
Alright.
He does not fought. He got wrecked. He got low dipped by Bang.
Golden Sperm versus Super Mouse. Damn, my boy Super Mouse, bro. If only. Damn, bro. Group 6, Group A was ruthless, man. Next we're going on to round 6, Group B. Super Fang Bang versus a My Mask.
Bang.
Pretty easy clap to me. That should be a good fight, actually. I'd love to see that in manga and canon. Genos from Chapter 6 versus Even Natural Ocean Water. Damn. Damn, Genos. Gonna drown that thing. Armored versus Amahade. Damn. Niggas is just getting swept.
Armored Boros?
Yeah.
Oh.
Garou from 163 versus Deep Sea. Genos from 133 up against damn, bro. Niggas is just getting swept this week, bro. No tough fights.
Up against who? Genos is up against who?
Okamatachi. I'll read out the full names too. Yeah, sorry. You can also click on the since you're in the chat, you can click on my face and it'll pop up. You'll see the actual brackets.
No, I'm seeing them, but the names are not visible clearly.
Oh, that's not okay. What the fuck?
I mean, not to me at least. I don't know about others.
Yo, Grimm, are you making a tier list right now?
Who's this?
Stogus.
Yeah, we're doing the Tournament of Power.
Is it just only monsters or what?
All characters.
All characters.
All characters? Dang.
Yeah.
Alright, so if you want to stay, I'll explain the rules to you real fast, but you should have already known this. So we're just doing a bunch of different matchups. It's like a league setup. We're in a group stage right now. There's 10 rounds, so you'll play everybody in your group one time. The rulings are if you win by you clap, it's 3 points. If you barely win, it's 2 points, and if you lose, it's 1 point. So
I'm just gonna watch.
You can hop in, bro. You can give your input. It doesn't matter. But yeah, you just do whatever you like, man. Just don't make noise in the background.
Alright.
Grizzly Neon and Bushy Drill. Ooh. Low key, bro. I think Bushy
Drill, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah, because if Lightning Genji was fighting off Grizzly Neon, then for
It
sure.
was also giving like that Janos trouble too. Like it was like season 1 Janos, I guess. Grizzly Neon was giving
Yeah.
like season 1 Janos some trouble too. So if do you think season 1 Janos is like stronger than Bushido?
Yes. That makes me want to change it up. That does make me want to change it up. So I do got faith in Bushido because he was just sitting there holding off whatchamacallit, even natural water, but that was barely anything. But he's also a dragon. So
Yeah.
it's-
Even like Child Emperor like was doing better than them. But Child Emperor's like base stats are probably above A class heroes already. So
no. Child Emperor base stats are like shit. Let me not hype him up by saying he could fight Pooty Pooty or Tank Top, but he could fight Pooty Pooty or Tank Top.
Nah, he could
no,
fight.
I'm
Nah,
saying that he's better than A class heroes. That's all I'm saying. Like at his base form.
You're saying Child Emperor with like his backpack?
Yes.
Yeah, he could
Yeah.
fight Prey.
Yeah.
How easily? What?
You know, for sure he could. If he fighting even natural water almost won, for sure.
Yeah, and he murdered Phoenix Man like no difficulty.
But that's still
I mean, with Brave Giant, for sure he's like above Puri, but without Brave Giant, like that's the question. Like, is he above Puri without the Brave Giant?
without a doubt, yes. Maybe
Okay.
no, let me not say without a doubt. Current Pooty Pooty, he's strong. So I don't know. But back in the day, like when Pooty, no, that still counts. Same thing. His first fight, he was out there showing out. I don't know. Pig God and Platinum Sperm, easy clap. Metal Bat from 158 and Even Natural Water from 130.
Metal Bat.
Not
What?
about Slam.
What the fuck is he gonna
That's
do?
Resonant.
Metal Bat.
What is he gonna do to him?
Bruh, he
Oh, wait.
breaks Sage like
You saw
mandible.
what Darkshine did, right?
He's
This is
stronger than
130?
Darkseid.
Oh, this is one. Hold on. Let me see
Metal
what Even Natural Water was doing at 130. Man.
Like, if I remember correctly, like Evil Natural Water also got stronger, right?
Yeah, he always gets stronger, but what was he doing at this point? He was underwater, or he was
Which chap-
underground.
Which chapter? Evil Natural Water?
121 to 130. This is still because the guys are still underground. This is when he was choking out a Child Emperor.
Child Emperor, yeah. So I think, even if he was like, even if he like count outside Evil Natural Water, he would still like get sclapped by this Metal Bat.
Okay.
Because this Metal Bat is like keeping up with like Garou after he like defeated Platinum.
No doubt. All right, next we got Engorged, Mosquito Girl, and Metal Bat.
Metal Bat 3-1. Yeah.
Giro,
Mosquito Girl versus Metal Bat. Metal Bat claps.
big facts. Demon Hellfire versus Giro. That's a 3-1.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if Vittori's back or not. It's tough.
Next we got he undeafened, so he's probably just chilling and shit, waiting for a good
That's
matchup. Next we go on to Group D. Round 6. We got Abandonment Breath Bang versus Genos from 133 to 169. Genos clapping 3-1.
Now I want to know one question from you, Grimm.
What's up?
I want to ask you like how does like Genos fights in his base form? Because that's important. Like if you are giving him the win over Bang, because Bang in his base form was like already like clapping dragons as we see against Gums and Führer. Do you think like base Genos can do the same?
Without a doubt, he showed it. When he was clapping Gums, Genos was right behind him. Arguably more impressive.
But Genos like gets caught up by Gums while Bang has to free him.
Well, what happened after that?
I mean, I know that Genos at this point is like weakened, but still, like his reaction time is like lower than that of Bang.
This 133 to 169. Genos is weakened. Hold on.
No. I'm talking about like how does he actually fight in his base form? Like, do you think immediately he will go into his like 10-second mode?
That's what this
Immediately
Genos is,
into the
yes.
fight.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
This
Genos
Genos is 10-second Genos.
Like he never fights in his base form. That's what you're saying.
Let me
Like
confirm.
like
Hold on.
I mean, my question to you is like when like if like Genos and Bang fight, in this like matchup, like Genos will just immediately go into this like 10-second mode, or he will like start with his like base power.
It would be it would be a normal situation, like as in like they would be trying to use, or would be using the full scale of their capabilities, like everything that you could think of. So yes, it would be from the beginning. From the beginning, it's
Say, like,
base
for the
form
context,
Genos, and then he goes into 10-second form anytime he wants.
I was gonna say for the context of the tournament of power, it'd probably be full power from the start, right?
No,
Yeah, then I
there-
think Bang
it's
will
no,
get.
no,
I mean,
no.
I know that Bang definitely
no.
gets clapped
Okay.
by full
It's
power.
about making it as tough as possible. Both characters can use the full extent of their capabilities, and when doing that,
Okay.
what happens? It doesn't mean that they have to start full power from the start. It means that the scenario is as even as possible, or as advantageous for both characters as possible. And when that happens, who comes out on top?
No, that's the problem because we don't never see actually like Genos how he fights in his base form. Like
Yeah,
the
we do.
only
He
two
kicked
instances
through
we see him.
it. He kicked through a G5 with a jet arrow drive.
I mean, Bang can do that too, right?
Question.
We've seen-
Easily, like in his base form.
You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he has
Use-
like multiple cannons
Hey, hold on,
also
Flasher.
on his like. Okay.
Geno, do you see him doing the 10-second when he fighting someone real close to him in close range combat?
No.
Because I hear what you're saying, Grimm, but I see Bang winning simply because if they don't start off close range combat, I don't see Bang giving Geno a chance to use the 10-second mode.
What do you mean, get him a chance?
Like,
There wasn't a preparation scene or a setup scene. We didn't see any indication of that. We actually saw the exact opposite. That Genos is on the ground, and then all of a sudden, when Tatsumaki needed it most, a big ass cannon came out of nowhere, and then he was flying up big speed. Niggas didn't even know what it looked like, according to 130. So that's why I'm like,
I mean, I'm pretty sure. Graham, I know that Genos is like way stronger than Bang. That is not. I mean, without a question, like that is the fact that Genos is stronger than Bang. But the problem is like in like One Punch Man, like everything matters, right? Like you just cannot have like big ass and just be stronger than XYZ character, right? I mean, so it matters like because if can Genos keep up with a Bang at his base power, like how does Genos actually fights? Is he like homeless emperor? Like he just spams beams all the time, or he like uses hand-to-hand combat moves as well? Like that's the question. Like how does he fights? Like I'm unable to like imagine the scenario in which like Genos actually be able to keep up with Bang because Bang has shown better like feats than base Genos.
I think
I
you're.
definitely.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I said I definitely think he's fast enough via intercepting Sorochi on 2 occasions, even to a point where he intercepted an attack that was inches away from Tatsuki.
So it's like-
distance to another. So
Assuming,
I would argue he's faster if anything than that.
assuming,
But
no, sorry, not. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
he also, he's shown the ability to use both hand to hand and his blast at the same time. So I don't know why there's like this implication that he just wouldn't, and that he's not an idiot. I'm pretty sure he's, in terms of battle IQ, smarter than pretty much almost all of this class. And he's seen Bang fight in close quarters on several occasions. So I don't think he would put himself in a position anyways. I think he just passed away from the get-go.
Assuming Genos starts off at like full health, which he should, like speed isn't going to be an issue because, like Atori said, like Genos can react to like an Orochi fusion. I don't think Bang's out of his pay grade.
Bro, it's not even just that, because I definitely understand where you guys are coming from on the Bang side, because this is abandonment breath. So hand to hand wise, this is almost the pinnacle, if not, we're talking damn near close to platinum Garou level in terms of physical capabilities, close to perfected fist type shit. I understand that. I'm not saying that if Bang and Genos get into a hand to hand scenario that Genos is just gonna overwhelm him. I'm saying that the Genos that we saw look up and then throw a beam to save Tatsumaki, it was mid-attack. Like Sairochi was mid-beam release whenever he released his beam, and then it intercepted it. So this is not some like casual shit in any sense. Like, not only is he fast enough to jump up there with great speed after one of her beam attacks to help protect her again, but his beam attacks are already fast enough to intercept attacks at a distance that are moving fast and that are powerful. So we also
I know, like if Genos lands like one beam,
you've also removed everything else we've seen from Genos in the rest of the series. Because if you've noticed, he's had multiple different fights where not only has he lost, but gotten stronger. And the method in which he gets stronger is not changing his fighting style. He doesn't start doing different types of kicks, and he didn't start learning a martial art after he failed with Saitama. Like, this is still the same fundamental fighter that we saw in chapter 5 and 6, but with different capabilities, different weapons, and he's tactically different as well. So I don't it's not fair to say that we wouldn't know, or we don't know how Genos fights outside of his beams, or if he just spams beams. We know exactly how Genos fights. He's ferocious. He went up against EC with his cannons, with his thrusters, and with his fists. He did all of it. He kicked through his mouth to get inside of him, blast through his insides, was flying around on top of his back. Like, let's not pretend that Genos isn't already one of the most mobile characters in the series, and then he gets his power up.
No, I'm sure that if Genos like lands one of his like attacks in his 10-second mode, he will instantly kill Bang. Like, there's no doubt about that.
It's not a matter of like if he's likely going to land that attack, because he's.
Well, I guess the problem is, I don't know how to word it, but you're making it sound like he has to like sit there for 10 seconds, then go into 10-second mode and then fight. But that's what's portrayed. So
No, that's not what I'm saying. I know that he can beat him. Like, he has more power than Bang for sure. But my doubt is that can like Genos, will he like immediately go into this power, or he will just like wait for this? Because like Bang like base feats are like better than base Genos feats. Like, his reaction time was better. Like, I mean, how does like Genos fights? Like, that's like I want to know. Like, we never like really see that much from this Genos, like at least base Genos. He immediately like went up against Orochi, right? And then after that he exhausted like all of his like he melted his armor. Then he fight against Jet form of Psycho Orochi, and then he like was healed by Fubuki, and after that he was like done. So it's like completely like done Genos. Like, at that point when he was fighting like Black S, like he has nothing left, right? He was like he only has like some incineration cannon and jet punches, like that's it. So like I want to know, like, how does base Genos fights? Like, when he just immediately gets an upgrade, like let's just say that Genos does not fight Orochi, right? Like, he goes on to fight guys like Platinum S or Garou. Like, how would he fight? And definitely he will like not fight the way that he fight against Orochi, right? He will employ different types of moves. But the thing is that I haven't seen those moves. So I'm not unable to imagine how he fights against Bang.
He fought martial artists prior in Garou before. We saw how he fought. Granted, he was being restricted, but he was willing to use his any given point in time in that fight when the opening was there. So we've seen him employ tactics against Garou before. He was also a martial artist. So I still don't see the point here. Especially since he has no like time constraint. He could just quite, if he notices, because obviously he probably isn't going to start out by using the 10-second. He's probably going to try to get close up and personal to some extent. But he's perfectly aware of the difference between him and Bang and skill. So once he sees that he's feeling some aspect, he's more likely than not just going to use his cannons to try to do his stuff.
Yeah, I guess you are right. I guess you guys are right. I'm just like confused, like, because I'm not able to imagine how like Genos fights in his base form. That's it. I mean, I know that Genos is way stronger than Bang. Like, that's like sure, but
nah, bro, you're tripping, bro.
It's just like some.
That's the only thing I disagree with you. I agree with you on the rest of what you said. That's 100% valid. I agree with that. That it may not be a 3-1, but you're ignoring the fact that we've seen Genos fight probably the most out of any character in this series. So you do know how he would fight in base form.
But his base moves will be different, right? In his current upgrade that he has received
Nope.
after.
Why would they be different?
really.
Have they ever been different?
Genos's initial style was more like machine gun blows, right? But then like later
He's
on,
still
Yeah. That's how he fights.
pretty much upgrading
but,
side
but,
himself.
but like later on, it became like more of like a laser cannon sort of thingy. It was
He's
like
always been that.
beams.
Yeah.
Remember Carnage Kabuto? That's how he got smacked by Carnage, ran down a hallway and blew his ass. Tried to blow Carnage to hell.
Pause.
Yeah, I think you are right. I think he can fight like this, and it will be like much higher too. Like because this form is like ridiculously overpowered, so his hand-to-hand moves will also be like insane. It's just that we didn't see them. Like that's it.
Trust me, I wanted to see him too, bro.
His
only
fighting
thing
style has really
about
changed over
Genos
time.
is that-
So
The only thing about Genos is that he's limited by like the technology that he has. So like all of his abilities all depend on Dr. Kuseno.
What relevance does that have in this fight, though?
Yeah, you saying Kuseno's current tech is inferior to Bang? Because it doesn't. Ask the Earth Cutter that.
No, definitely not. I mean, I'm 100% with you that if one beam lands, then Bang is done. I think
Exactly.
Janos can even defeat like Platinum fight Garou in my opinion. I think that he has even more power than that version of Garou.
I think like overall power, Genos is a lot greater than Bang's, but like I don't know, but like Bang can fight against. I don't know. He just has the experience.
So what do you guys want to go with? 2-1 or 3-1?
3-1.
I think
pretty
Genos. I'm the Genos.
I don't even have to-
I was just doubting. Like that's it.
I know, but
Really?
which is it? 3-1 or 2-1?
3-1.
I think-
Genos. 3-10.
Go ahead. So, Tatsu.
I said I don't think there's gonna be much of a struggle. I think because he's probably one of the smarter fighters, and he's perfectly aware of Bang's competency in close quarters. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna be reluctant to use his blockness fairly early in the fight. They don't even have to directly hit Bang in order for it to affect him via his radius.
Oh, that's right, bro. This nigga fought Garou himself, bro. Of course. Yeah, bro. I forgot about that shit. Yeah, he finna be tactical with it. Garou was like, damn, this nigga, bro, he's smart as fuck. As a matter of fact, Garou had a whole quote where he was like, Genos lured him into this attack so that he could blast him or some shit like that. It was mid fight. Garou was like, damn, he lured me to attack him like this. Yeah, you got it. So we got Vomited versus Zombie.
We literally saw that.
Damn, bro.
We literally saw that.
Cosmic
Bro,
from
that-
168 versus Dragon Hellfire. Quick.
Well, maybe Hellfire's got it.
Stop. We got Genos from 17 versus Exploding Heart. Damn, the reverse.
Wait, Genos
Same group,
versus-
the exact reverse.
Yeah, exactly reverse. Yeah.
Exploding Heart. Damn, Young Bang too. Man. Dark Sign and then Garou from 159. What was this?
Which version of Garou is this?
Let me see.
Is that one the fuck Bang?
159.
That's the one that's oh no, that's the one that fights Sage Centipede before he chopped him in half.
Yeah,
That's the one that fought.
Yep.
It's not Perfected Fish, but it's like the one that fought Sage with Metal Bat.
Yep.
Oh.
Then we got. All right, so that's it for Group D. Nice matchups. Then we're on to Group E. First we got Vaccine versus the Three Crows. Quick clap.
Vaccine Man was the dragon, right? I forget.
Yep. Then we got Spring Mustachio versus Pooty Pooty. Ooh.
Pretty.
Spring Loki.
Stop.
Wait, what?
Stop.
Loki.
Pooty
You
stopped
clown.
the whatchamacallit, a feline retribution, man. Take that bit like a sandwich. Bristle armor all the way.
It's kind of a blockbuster. I'm not gonna lie.
I do see it as a 2-1 though. Like Spring wouldn't
Wait.
just get bodied.
I see it as
Green Mustachio?
He-
He like bodied by a demon? The fuck?
Then he
Very-
also took on the army of sperm.
Well, I mean, very
Whoa.
intercept Platinum's tail hit, which I couldn't react to. I think if not faster than Spring. So I think Free's a lot faster, to be honest. And his Bristol Armor held up to Neon. So I don't think.
It also held up like Sleeping Garou,
Yeah, I don't think Spring's gonna do anything.
Held up. The nigga lost his breath, man. He was on the ground. Couldn't breathe type shit. What you mean?
Listen, Spring's attack's gonna his blade's gonna break on damage.
Exactly.
Damn, bro. All right, 3-1.
Big fast, big.
Carnage versus G4. Damn, what a clap.
Was it? I think Carnage will be like a dragon-ish.
Yep.
Wait, was
Be a
Carnage?
big dragon, bit. Yeah, Tatsumaki
He was
versus
dragon,
Garou
right?
from 139.
139. Tatsumaki pretty.
Tatsumaki probably wins. I mean, if she goes out like straight up from the start, yeah.
I mean, that's the Garou that fought. That's the Garou that fought Darkshine. So I don't see what.
Oh yeah. He hadn't even come to the surface yet. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is
All right,
Darkshine too?
okay. Tatsumaki wins.
With a 3-1 too.
Mm.
Great Futa versus Dragon Gale win. Damn, Great Futa.
Who was Food Tub again?
The big lizard.
That sounded like a minor character. Am I right?
Damn.
I
Now we're on to Group F. First up, we got Devil Longhair versus Zombie Man. Zombie clapping. He may die.
Zombie, yeah.
He probably died like 40 times. Boros versus Showerhead. Damn. That's probably
nah.
that's a toss-up.
Showerhead wins, bro.
Yeah, it's a toss-up.
Showerhead wins.
That's what it is. Psychos versus G4's core, or G5's core.
Psychos.
Yep. Fear Ugly versus Genos from 164. Fear got it.
Fear.
Vampire Pureblood versus Even Natural Water from 145.
Evil natural, for sure.
All right, so that's it for Group F. Quick one.
No, wait. There was one like Evil Natural versus Zombie Man.
When?
In Group F.
No.
Like, oh wait, are you only on round 6? Okay,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. There's 10 rounds. We ain't doing all 10 in one stream, bro.
I bet.
Close to, or 9 rounds, excuse me. All right. Next we got Group G. Garou from 126 versus Flashy Flash. Oh shit, which Garou is this? He's probably gonna win.
Wait. I think this is early Garou, right? This got to be like one of the earlier ones.
Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Garou got it.
What? Wait, you trolling?
What happens in 126? Oh, this is the Garou that fought Darkshine. Yeah, he got it. Yeah, he got it. This is actually when he gets it.
Wait,
By
was
doing
this
this,
after
no.
Orochi?
She wins.
Was this after Orochi? I forget.
Yes. This is when he wakes up from the
She
Orochi
wins.
fight, smacks Pooty Pooty, and then bodies through Darkshine.
Flashy.
I feel like this is a toss-up at this point.
That's crazy.
Anyways.
What Garou is this? What Garou is this?
This is the Garou that just overcame Darkshine.
Bro, Flashy.
What?
Nigga,
Flashy.
Flashy's not stronger than him.
Yeah, he is.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He didn't come to the surface and then suddenly become stronger than Flashy.
He fights Platinum S. What are you talking about?
He didn't become stronger or than Flashy by beating Bang. That's not what happened.
Who?
Well, I think he was stronger when he came to the surface.
This is the Garou that is stronger than our Flashy
when
already.
it showed Darkshine.
Hold on, this is a new guy. What's up, bro? You just joined?
Flashy for Platinum, who is stronger than Golden, who want to shot Darkshine.
Oh, this is King. What's good, nigga?
Yes, okay.
Flashy
Are you,
planting that guy.
he's already. You saying he's already lost the race here, or are you saying this is when he was breaking his water? Can't tell what you're trying to say.
I'm saying that the Garou that came to the surface was this Garou. And the Garou that was on the surface... Hold on, let me finish.
Go
the
ahead.
Garou that
Yep.
came to the surface was already able to defeat Bomb and then took on Bang easily. It was through the Bang fight that he decided to develop even stronger. And then, after that, he bodied Evil Natural Water, Vomited Fury Ugly, Platinum, and all these niggas at the same time. So no, there was never a point at which Garou that was on the surface was weaker than Flashy. It was before this fight, when he was asleep, or before the Orochi fight or whatever, that's when he was weaker than Flashy. But or you could say that before he actually defeated Darkshine, he was weaker than Flashy, because that was the claim, right? They claimed that Darkshine was that Atomic and Flashy are still stronger, and Tatsumaki are still stronger, and King, I think it was, are still stronger than Garou. And then he put doubt into that claim by actually defeating Darkshine, and then when he got to the surface, he proved that he had already been stronger than any of these niggas.
This isn't that Garou though. This is an earlier Garou.
No, it's not. It's 126, man. I
Everything
have the
you
chapter up
just-
right now on the screen.
Oh, yeah,
So,
126 is like when that statement's made.
hold.
The nigga literally is starting to break. That's literally the last page of 126.
Okay, so the one who matched Darshan's bazooka, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The thing is, 85 to 126 is such a big ass range, right? Like Flashy can probably beat Garou at chapter 85.
No,
but,
it doesn't matter.
I'm not sure about
Like I just said,
126.
we're maximizing the strength, but we're not going to pretend for anybody.
Yeah, the
maximize it.
Garou that matched Darkshine, Flashy would beat that Garou, yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
That Garou's way weaker than the one on the surface.
And you know Darkshine would beat Flashy, right?
No, he wouldn't.
And you know
No, he
Darkshine
wouldn't.
would clap Flashy, right?
I have a question to you. Like,
Anyways.
just go reread the manga, bro.
And you know Darkshine would murder Flashy Flash, right?
The claims you're making for Garou are like for a Garou, like a
Do
further
you-
form than that
Do you
Garou.
think, you think this Garou is weaker than Golden? Girl?
Is Sigan?
You think this Garou here is weaker than Golden Turn? One that matched Darshan?
The
I
one
don't
that
know
matches
how many.
bazookas?
Wasn't that 126? When he started bringing.
That is 126.
Yeah, the last panel
Yes.
says it's starting to break. It's referring to his limiter. If he's weaker than Golden,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Do
think
you think-
that would probably be a fight right there. That'd probably be a fucking blockbuster. But I don't know. I think he'd be able to overcome him. But yes, because he would have to overcome him, that means he's weaker.
Okay, so do you think that the one that won is weaker than Golden?
You cut out there. Say that again.
Do you think the one that fought Bang is weaker than Golden?
No. No, like I said, the Garou that came to the surface was already able to beat Bomb. Murata said Bomb is stronger than Bang. That's what he said. I don't care about the abandonment breath. I don't care about none of that shit. We saw what happened to Bomb before the fight. We did not get to see a full fight Bomb. And even then, he still put up a fight up against that Garou. Garou overcame him and with one look and one exchange, mastered the whirlwind. There's like what I'm trying to say is that. Matter of fact, I'll even yield because I do agree with what you're saying. The Garou that was on the surface had shoulder pads. The nigga had evolved even past this point. So yes, the Garou that's on the surface is different than this Garou right here that had just matched the bazooka. But I believe that this nigga is stronger than Flashy.
Okay, well, I think the one that's surface is there's a significant difference.
Yeah, I think there's a huge leap in power.
Okay, I mean, we could use Golden as an example since you agreed that Golden is or this version of Darker. And I think the difference between these two is pretty significant. It's
Like,
I mean,
okay,
he knocked out Darshan with one punch, and Darshan, as Frank said, he was basically fine after that entire thing. So I think Golden's pretty largely above.
Yeah, so there's a pretty massive difference between like this Garou and the Garou that fights Bomb and Bang. Like a staggering difference actually.
Okay, so you're using the principal feat that like Golden smacked him with one hit, basically, while Garou smacked him good, and he was pretty much fine when we saw him to the surface, as we all claimed.
He was, he was conscious in one and unconscious in the other, right? So I mean,
Okay, so there's a clear difference between those two girls. I can agree that's clear.
right? Yep.
How does that match up with
Okay.
Flashy?
I guess
Well, I think
Flash is Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead, my bad. No, I'm just saying Flashy is like shown relative to that Garou. A stronger Garou, actually. He matches blows with Garou.
Speed-wise. So did this
Speed-wise.
Darkshine.
No.
The
Darkshine
bazooka is him matching attacks with him.
Darkshine
again.
with an astronomically weak Garou. We established this.
No, the establishment is that Garou beat him and then he got right back up. That was the whole point of the fight, that Darkshine didn't really get hurt. He's stronger than that. That's what I'm saying. That.
So I'm confused.
Good.
So this is why I asked earlier if we think there's a distinct difference between the one that fought Darkshine and the one that was. I guess he was scale off of gold, right? Because I think we can agree that the one that appeared on the surface could probably match Golden with the Awakened Breath, right?
Bro, without a doubt. What I'm saying is that.
Okay, all right, no. So let me. Okay. So the reason I asked is because I would wager that obviously Flashy skills to speed. I don't think no one disagrees with that. It's more of a power thing, I guess. I think the difference between Golden and this Garou is significant enough that when Flashy semi-matches a stronger version of Golden, it should be an indication of how close he would scale to them.
Flashy matches a stronger version of Golden? Did you just say that?
Semi-matches him. Yeah, Platinum.
I don't think that at all.
Obviously,
I don't think that he would be able to cut through him at all.
Not a one-shot difference below, whereas I would wager Garou is per their separate interactions with Darkshine. I think that's pretty... knocking out Darkshine with one punch, whereas every form of attack that Garou had in his arsenal barely even left a mark on Darkshine's body.
Okay,
that makes him pretty... Ooh, go ahead.
Let me say this, because you're the most reasonable, and I don't think we've actually had a discussion verbally yet. Do you agree that Flashy's presentation up against Platinum Sperm and Garou was not him getting strong? Was not Flashy getting stronger? It was Flashy showing what he could do, right?
Yeah.
And what Flashy could do is keep up with them for an extended time period, to the point that the same lines of light that Platinum and Garou could do, so could Flashy.
Are you asking me if that's all I think that
No. I'm asking if you agree with these claims so far.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. And that even though he didn't have his blade, that he still managed to attack both of them. Even though he didn't do much damage to either of them, he still managed to attack both of them. Correct?
That's that blocking counter, sure, yeah.
Bet. And then, do you also agree that it was not with the greatest of effort that either of them were able to hit Flashy, correct?
I think they were tied. It was like a three-way battle, right?
That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in the fight, we saw multiple instances where it was Garou versus Flashy and then Platinum versus Flashy, where they both individually did attacks to him. Or whenever one was attacking, another one interrupted, but none of them got hurt. But whenever they were individually fighting Flashy, it was clear that they were not putting the most effort in, and they overwhelmed him. It was like a block, and then they smacked Flashy, or Flashy got kicked across the map. That's what happened. Like there was even a time where Flashy.
Sorry, Grimm, for interrupting. But Flashy actually took hits. That's the point. But Darkshine got knocked out by one hit of Golden S. Like that's the point. Like a weaker version of Spawn.
There's no correlation. You're not making a connection there, though. Where's the connection?
Okay, I'll make the connection here. So basically, if you agree that Platinum is actually stronger than Golden, right? Yes, no. Physically? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay, right. So there's actually a gif of this. I should get it. So Golden knocked out Darkshine with one hit, right? Flashy took... Yeah.
No.
But at least like
that, I do not agree with. No. We saw Darkshine take many punches from this inferior version of Garou. Doesn't mean anything.
Right, but the scaling connection
like
is that
entire
Platinum and
barrage.
Golden. Okay. Okay, am I lagging or did he stop?
I stopped.
Okay. So the connection is if you agree that Platinum and Golden scale to each other, and Golden knocked out Darkshine with one hit, and Flashy took a bombardment and got up before Darkshine got up, which is confirmed when we see him get up to supposedly retreat against Cosmic Garou. You
Cosmic
can see that
Garou. Yeah.
Darkshine's still knocked out, right?
Yeah.
That would be an indication that physically there was more required to put down Flashy than Darkshine. Yes?
No.
I would also like to mention the interactions between like Flashy, Platinum, and Garou aren't like a one-time thing. We see in the panel that King posted that like Flashy didn't just clash with them once; he clashed with them dozens of times over during that fight. So it's not like it's inconsistent for Flashy.
Every
to be on
single
that
dot. That's what I'm not trying to downplay the Flashy fight. I'm trying to. And y'all aren't doing this, so I don't have any reason to like accuse y'all of anything. But I'm trying to clearly point out the exact instances of what exactly happened in the fight to show that these are just normal clashes. In every or in any other fight that we see, look at the Chosen Suryu fight. There was a clear difference in capabilities there. We saw that from the beginning. We still call it a good fight. There were clear instances where people were blocking attacks, dodging attacks, delivering attacks, and they had more of an effect. We see this with other fights as well too. Like we cannot pretend that because you block a punch or deflect a punch that it means something every single time. What about with the Darkshine fight? Hold on, let me finish. What about with the Darkshine fight? Are we gonna pretend that Garou didn't let off an entire Gatling set multiple times on Darkshine? He started off literally with his hands up, just taking punches. Like there's a significance that you have to measure with these exchanges. And I definitely feel like it's more of a claim of hype to say that, oh, because he blocked this attack, or he dodged this attack, or he did that, that means that he's as strong as somebody else who had just went through an entire arc of combat, took on one of the most ferocious monsters, even got smacked down from it, still got right back up. Like, how are
do
we
you think
saying...
that if...
My fault. Go ahead.
Do you think if Darkshine was put in this scenario, that he'd be able to take one of those punches that Flashy took? Because that's the connection. Is that since you've already agreed that Golden and Platinum scale to each other, him taking any of those hits would be an indication of being above him blatantly, as Golden knocked Darkshine out with one punch. So I'll just ask specifically: do you think if Darkshine were the one in this scenario, and after
You're cutting out, bro. We heard if Darkshine were to, or if Platinum were to.
Okay, punch Darkshine in a similar manner that he did when they were clashing with Flashy. How do you think Darkshine would withstand that, or do you think he'd get knocked out like he did against Golden?
I think he would flourish in that type of shit. The only reason why he would get clapped is because of the speed. Like, he would have multiple different people coming at him from different directions. And even then, we saw or the level of his agility, not movement speed. Like, he can react to different attacks. We even saw that when up against Garou, when Garou popped up behind him and he like just came out of no. I think it was a shoulder lean or like a turnaround and punch that he did, like reacting fast as fuck. Like, he's not slow in terms of agility. Let us say that he's going to be the same speed as these guys, which is where he would lose. But yes, I believe that if Platinum and Garou and Darkshine were in an exchange, it would take more than one blow from Platinum or Garou to knock out Darkshine.
Why?
Because Darkshine had went through an entire battle already, while Flashy was literally playing around under the base with Monaco and Saitama for the majority of the arc, while Darkshine had just gotten up from a smackdown from Garou.
Okay, so if we agree that Golden and Platinum skill 2, which you've said, then why don't you think that Darkshine's going to get knocked out by the punch that he also got knocked out by against Golden?
Because he had already been through an entire fight of getting beat down.
Are you implying that his Lord would be compromised in that situation? Because I don't think so. I mean, I think it's pretty blatant, especially once he got his confidence right. I mean, he was perfectly fine. He was using every type of head used before. I think he's perfectly physically capable of hitting him jab and incapacitating him for literally the entire rest of the arc. Right. So, sorry, I have to go home.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It just kind of feels like we're trying to literally lean on the fact that because Flashy got punched in the face by Platinum, that means that he's more durable than Darkshine.
Well, one got knocked out and the other one didn't. And we have agreed that the people who they got hit by are as strong as each other, if not stronger, leading up on the right. So I think that would be
from his like extinct.
going to come to just seeing that exchange. Yeah.
Considering the fact that like the exchanges between Flashy and Platinum are like not a one-off thing, they're like Flashy takes multiple hits from both Garou and Platinum throughout the fight. I don't think it's unreasonable at all to say that Flashy could take more punishment than Darkshine did.
Let me ask you this question: the punch that Platinum did to Flashy's face, are those as strong as the punch that Garou did to Platinum at the beginning of the fight? Whenever Platinum was about to fight King and Garou came out of nowhere and smacked him, were the punches that Platinum did as strong as that? What I'm basically trying to get at, because I don't want to trap you in a question here. This is about transparency.
Yes, I would say yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Then what I'm trying to get at is that there are differences between punches. Not every single punch that somebody throws is going to be the exact same strength. There's a level of potency there. So I'm not going to pretend that, for example, that great spectacular blitz that he did to blindside Platinum that left that smoosh on his face. That's how that's how Platinum got those scuff marks on his face. It was because of that punch from Garou at the beginning of the fight, the surprise. Nothing else. That's how he got scuffed up. That punch is more significant than the majority of the punches within the fight. That's how we saw it. That's how it was drawn.
I can't dismiss that notion completely. Not only did he accelerate, he got serious.
So there's no scale amongst punches.
Say that again?
So there's no scale amongst punches.
That's not what I said.
That's what I'm claiming. So how is any other claim? How is a claim against that not saying that there is not a scale amongst punches?
My claim was in regards to the amount of power that he was using in the moment comparatively to what he did before. I said if anything, he'd be using more as he was employing different techniques and combining them against both Flashy and Platinum. Whereas when he did that scene, not only was he objectively way slower than he was later on, but it was a completely different attack. But we know that his punches and his kicks are amplified by the technique in which he uses with them. And that's what he was using when they started doing the clashes, as we saw, when he started combining into full and complete God Slayer fist. So those attacks should definitely be stronger than what he had.
Because we're not getting anywhere in this avenue, let's approach this in this other way, in this other viewpoint. This Garou just overcame this Darkshine. He used overwhelming strength to put him on his back. And immediately after, he was able to recover. He even did a flip right back up.
Yeah.
What is Flashy going to do to hurt Garou?
Based on the interactions between like Garou, Platinum, and Flashy,
Based on
I think
his experiences with weapons and his speed.
Yeah, he would just like tank Garou. Well, for one, I don't think he would even be hit by Garou, considering like he can keep up with Platinum and Platinum and Garou.
He can keep up with Platinum and Garou.
Wait,
yeah, he could.
wait! I got something to say. Darkshine was beaten by a golden sperm, right?
Yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah, and Flashy was going like toe to toe with platinum sperm.
We've been talking about this for the past like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Notion that Flashy skills because he thinks there's a varying degree of power that was used in those sequences, so you can't conflate the two. He like said that like a minute ago. So I mean, I stated my reason as to why I disagree with that. If anything, as we said, I think he was actually increasing more power after, based off of the techniques that he employed. But I mean,
it's like we've kind of gone over everything. We've kind of gone over everything in Flashy's favor. I think like me and Tori think there's like a pretty large preponderance of evidence to suggest that Flashy does scale to Platinum and Garou. Like he's actually on that level. But like that, I don't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying as well. Like, Flashy is definitely stronger.
The conversation wasn't even about that, because that's clearly not the case. How was he on their level when they easily dispatched him? And then immediately after the fact, they increased the intensity of the fight dramatically, to the point that the author said it doubled in intensity. They are not on his scale. That was clearly depicted. That was clearly shown that. I thought that at the beginning of this conversation, us trying to point out exactly what was going on was clearly specifying that yes, Flashy had a feat because he was able to compete with these guys. Not that he's on their level. But that's what I'm pointing out. That it's not a perception that Flashy fought these guys and that's impressive for him. It's that Flashy fought these guys so he's that strong. That's incorrect. That's not what the story showed at all. We can reread it right now, and I'll get copyright stricken, and we can point out every single point of what happened there. Flashy was not on the level of Platinum and Garou. That's not what we saw.
Grimm, can I say something?
Please.
Okay, so I'm not saying that Flashy is on their level, but you have to admit, right, that Flashy actually took hits from both Garou and Platinum.
So did
Multiple
Lightning
hits,
Max whenever he fought Deep Sea King.
No, listen to me. Then you know that Darkshine got knocked out and he got unconscious for the rest of the arc by Golden S. While Darkshine took multiple hits from this Garou, who you are talking about, and he did not get down. He was still up.
We've already outlined this part.
So, like, why are you even like arguing now? Like, it's clear that Garou loses to Flashy.
Yeah, sure. So can we go back to the part we were talking about now with Garou and how it is that Flashy is going to manage to kill Garou or hurt Garou?
Because he would just cut him in two. That's it. He just has better feats. Like that's all it comes down to. He's faster, he's stronger, he's more durable, and this can just kill Garou. That's it. And we've already gone over all of like Flashy's interactions with Platinum.
The matchup. I mean, if you're asking us only how the matchup would go, irrespective to their stat, then I would just say that Flashy. The thing is, Jordan Darkshine. He's not. Well, I guess he is arrogant. He's willing to kill on sight, so I don't think he's going to give that much of a so we need his growth.
It's getting hard to hear you, bro. I don't know. Like, can you push the mic closer or like?
Is this good?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just saying, he wouldn't more likely than not to get significantly stronger. And if he did, I guess that would be kind of conceding the point that Garou doesn't skip his Flashy to begin with, at least in his form. So it wouldn't really matter, even if he did. But yeah, I just think based off of all the feats that he's shown, he should have pretty much every stat, except for probably like IQ or even that he's definitely not skilled. But since we believe that all other stats favor Flashy heavily, he just incapacitated or killed Garou with the very beginning of the fight.
The problem is that they don't like. We agreed at the beginning of this, I thought we agreed that the Garou that's on the surface is much stronger than the one that's here underground. Yes. And that Garou is that Garou is overwhelmingly stronger than every individual who he encountered.
I don't agree with that, so I don't know. I never agreed to that, but.
Wait, so you're saying like the Garou that fought Platinum and like Flashy is like overwhelmingly stronger than anyone he fought until that point?
The only person he grew against, as we talked about earlier, is Bang himself.
Well, Bang gave him like a really good fight. Bang and Bomb both gave him like good fights, so I don't think he's like astronomically stronger than they are. No.
Yeah.
So, I think that's stronger than up to a certain point. Bang. Sure. I would employ this.
We've already mentioned this, like literally for fight already earlier in the video. Like he came to the surface and didn't struggle with Bomb. He beat Bomb. Had him on his back, had his foot on his back in a few pages.
Sure.
Then fought Bang, and as I mentioned earlier, that was the tough fight. He did grow from the Bang fight. And then after the Bang fight, he beat everybody else. He jumped through Vomited. He smacked Platinum. He eviscerated Even Natural Water. And then everybody else who showed up, he quickly dispatched. It wasn't even... It was to the point where... I still remember this review to this day. It was like... I felt ashamed for saying or talking negatively about the Platinum and Garou fight after Flashy had left because it was so quick and we barely got anything. Barely anything happened there. That's how quickly that Garou dispatched Platinum once Flashy was out of the picture. And that's how quickly Flashy got dispatched in the fight. Nothing really happened with Flashy and the two boys.
Grimm, the thing is that they actually, it was like mentioned that they clashed like numerous times in that constellation that they made. Like, it was not like an easy fight for Garou. The thing is that the fight happened so quickly that it looks to us viewers, readers, that Garou quickly dispatched Platinum. But that's not the case.
We've already pointed this out earlier.
Platinum actually pushed.
Every single dot that we saw in the picture is them clashing.
Yeah, he pushed Garou to evolving him more and more. So it's not like Garou was astronomically stronger than Platinum, because he pushed him to get stronger. Every time Garou is pushed to get stronger, which means that his opponent is not astronomically stronger than him. He becomes stronger than them later on.
He was strong.
But whenever he's pushed...
No, that's wrong. Mid-fight, he was sitting there flexing with his different techniques. It was towards the end of the fight when he was fighting Platinum alone where they started to say that, oh, he's evolving even further past. That's why immediately after this encounter, he fought individuals that were tremendously stronger than Platinum or whatchamacallit, or Bang right before them. Tremendously. Sage doesn't compare. It doesn't matter how strong Platinum is. Platinum isn't doing shit to Sage. He's not doing shit to Sage. And that's what Garou did.
I think that's his point, Graham. I think he's saying that Garou evolved that fight based off of how they were interacting.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't
clashes, which didn't let him take 2 hits and then fight him.
Okay, then I'll reword what I'm saying. Garou entered that fight being able to handle both of them easily. He did not get hit by them. Reread the fight. The man had a casual exchange with these individuals and was not pushed to his final extent. We just saw him twice in the Darkshine fight and in the Bang fight get pushed to an extent. That's not what we saw with the Flashy and the Platinum fight. Let's stop pretending that shit. Hold on. I'm trying to rephrase what I said. So he entered that fight already stronger than them because he could manhandle them already. Didn't take damage from either of them together at the same time. And then the story said that he became stronger. That strength that he grew, or that evolution that he grew while exchanging with Platinum, not with both of them, while exchanging with Platinum, was enough to push him to such a degree that he was now capable of fighting Sage, somebody who's incomparable to Platinum. There's nothing Platinum is doing to Sage. There's nothing that Platinum is doing to Sage. Garou himself had to grow several times, even after that point, to really break through Sage's shell.
Okay, so you're making 2 contradictory claims here. The first one you made was that he was already significantly stronger based off of his initial interaction. The second claim you're making, he grew based off of his interaction
with Platinum.
Platinum, to the point where he's no longer he could compete with people who are significantly
to the point that he could compete with Sage.
Right? Do you not think that's an implication that Platinum was giving him enough of a hard time that he was forced to grow? Because that's how Garou's ability to grow works in combat. No,
it's not. He grows all the time by fighting anybody. We saw that with the Spring Mustachio and Golden Ball exchange. Every single fight he was in, he was getting stronger.
Pause. He didn't grow. He got used to varying techniques. He didn't physically grow faster.
That's him becoming stronger.
Again,
when he learned your techniques, which is his ability, his literal power, learning your techniques, that's him becoming stronger. That's like pretending that him having the Saitama mode is not him getting stronger.
Do you not understand that we're talking about physical growth, which is based off of the struggle that he has with the opponent?
Yeah, exactly.
Technical skill and ability to perfect that isn't inherently based off of his opponent physically scaling to him, which is what you pretty much just said by the examples you gave. But we're not talking about physical growth in both speed and power, which he obviously, as you just said, underwent by virtue of having to interact with Platinum, to the point where once he defeated Platinum, he can now compare to much stronger opponents. Right?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Hold on, no. I have the response here. Bug God and Royal Ripper. He did not. He was literally growing stronger. Literally growing. He literally said, "I can do this. I can do this." Not by taking damage and being pushed to the extreme, but by extending the fight with Bug God and Royal Ripper. That's what happened.
I have an issue with that. So the difference between Bug God and Royal Ripper and the fight with Platinum is that against Bug God and Royal Ripper, the reasoning Garou could win at that point is because he could see through their moves. He could see through the way they were moving, not because he was growing like astronomically physically stronger.
Exactly.
Whereas against Platinum, it's an explicit physical boost. Like it's an explicit physical boost in response to the effort Platinum forced to use to the effort Platinum used. So no, it's not the same thing. Garou's adaptation like
Okay.
improves as
You've given me
authorized.
2 examples that my rebuttal to what you're pointing out is didn't work, and I do see that why, but I do have the appropriate response, and it is that they grew, or their fight intensified tremendously, double the fold after the exchange between Platinum, after Flash had been dispatched from the fight. So that's my claim for as to why Platinum pushing Garou does indeed give him a boost of that dramatic scale.
Well, they clashed so much so that they doubled the amount of constellations that were formed between Flashy,
Yes.
Platinum, and which would
That's what I'm
indicate that
referring
the
to,
fight
yes.
was right. But that would indicate a struggle. I mean, if he could have 2-shot him once he had went all out, then he would have more likely than not had did that. But instead, we saw that he was both growing in speed and power to the point where Platinum could no longer keep pace with him and got immediately.
I got you. Now I got you with the same shit you were saying that I was doing. That wasn't a physical capability boost. That was him learning the Dragon Fist or the perfected God Fist. Remember the panel where Platinum and Flash is just fucking thrown out, where you see that panel
Hey.
of Platinum all sprawled out or whatever in the air. Yeah, that was his fist.
Sure.
That wasn't him getting stronger physically or evolution or the evolution as you were
talking
pointing out
about that.
earlier. Yeah,
What?
yes, it is. Yes,
I'm not
it
talking,
is.
how are you gonna tell me what I'm talking about?
You
What are
did-
talking
you-
about? I'm talking about when they clashed
It's recorded,
individually
babe. You
together
just pointed
without
out-
Flashy being there. No, I didn't. What?
You
I'm
just-
talking about when they clashed after Flashy was outside of the fight. I'm not talking about when he tried to use the God Slayer Fist. What the fuck are you talking about?
You just pointed out that the fact that they were clashing beforehand is incorporated within the fact that after Flashy was dispatched, they increased their ability
That's
twofold.
not what I said.
Okay.
Not what. Relax. What I said was when they were clashing together, they formed a constellation that doubled the amount of constellations that Platinum, Flashy, and him formed, which would indicate a struggle with Garou. And because of the fact that we saw it stated that his synapses allowing him to evolve even
How would that
further,
indicate a struggle with Garou? That wouldn't indicate a struggle with Garou. That would indicate a fight. That's no, yeah, I got you on that one. It doesn't
right, a
indicate
struggle, right, a struggle. Yes, that most definitely.
It does not indicate a struggle. No, it doesn't.
They're clashing hundreds of times, and then he eventually gets to the point where Platinum can no longer keep pace with him, and now he's capable of performing much higher feats, physical strength, because he grew during that interaction.
An increase in clashes does not mean a higher struggle. The clashes in general we were seeing within the inferior fight, with with Flashy involved. You could say the change in clashes or the upscale in clashes, sure, it indicates a more conflict. Fine, I'll yield to that. Sure, the fact that there are more clashes.
Yes, that's literally what it
The
is.
fact that there are
What?
clashes, period, is not an indication of a struggle. That's from the beginning of the fight. That's what I'm trying to point out. That from the beginning.
Granted, it's almost like that's not what I said. Didn't say he clashed with him twice, therefore there's struggle. No, he clashed with him 300 times within a millisecond, and was forced to get to the point to where he evolved so much so that Platinum could no longer keep pace with him, aka a struggle.
And then what happened, nigga?
Ability amongst his opponents. Right, exactly. That's my point. I'm saying he grew enough to the point where Platinum was no longer over to him. What?
Bro, you know I have the fight up right now on the screen.
Garou,
Right now.
Garou
bro.
is Garou
I
is
think saying
Garou.
you might as well just move on. I don't know what else
Garou-
to say to communicate the point. I think everybody said it clearly, but you just have a different perspective.
Garou at the start, Garou like at the start of the fight and during that fight, I don't think was astronomically stronger than Platinum. He grew to a level where Platinum was
Okay.
fodder to him because of the effort that Platinum forced him
We
to
can choose our
use.
words. I can definitely not say astronomically stronger than Platinum and Flashy. I'm saying that he's stronger than both of them enough to the point that he could handle both of them. That's what I'm saying. Do you disagree with that, Tatsu?
I think they were comparable to the point
They were
where he was-
No. You're not comparable when you're fighting 2v1. What? I'm fighting two world class boxers at the same time, but we're all comparable. Suck my dick, nigga.
Well, for one, it wasn't a 2v1. It was a free for all. So like, relax.
Yeah, and then two, it's almost like I'm referring to when Flash was taken out of the fight. It's almost like that's what I've been saying.
Oh, that's the second part. I
Flashy
can agree
was-
to that too. We're not in
Flashy was-
disagreement here. I can agree as long as you can agree that Garou was significantly stronger than Platinum and Flashy.
No, that's the entire point. You're missing it. It's over your head. I'm saying based off of that interaction, based off of how much Garou had to grow up, the indication that he and Platinum were comparable.
Listen, bro, I'm not fucking spending the whole shit up there. I'll give you a 2-1. That's it. Fuck that. I'm not gonna fucking pretend with you this entire time. I'll yield to the 2-1 and that's it. That's fucking ridiculous, nigga. You're gonna pretend. Matter of fact, no, I won't even disrespect you like that. Y'all niggas are not pretending. You've given valid attention to the understanding that Garou had to be stronger than both of these niggas to fight them at the same time. You're just talking about a degree of strength. Fine, okay, I can agree to that. Especially because after Platinum did push him. So you don't agree with that? All right, then fuck it, then, nigga. Nah, fuck it, then.
My entire point went against that. No, I don't agree.
No.
Right, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Y'all niggas want to pretend like it's. You can go ahead and do it.
So you're just gonna like ignore all the arguments we made and like retract your like victory to Flashy Flash based on like an out of
victory to
context
Flash, nigga. It was gonna be a 3-1 to Garou.
What kind of shit is that?
What kind of pretending is that, nigga? It was gonna be a 3-1 to Garou.
You didn't let Atori clarify. You just automatically gave the victory to Garou. What the fuck?
Clarify what? He just said he wasn't gonna continue to clarify. That's what he just said.
Cause you cut him off before you clarified.
Okay, go ahead.
What am I clarifying?
Exactly, bro. He was done.
I'm confused. Like,
the thing you disagreed with Grimm on before he changed the vote.
The thing I disagree on is the notion that Garou was significantly stronger. That's
yeah.
And I was never arguing that they were. The gap was there, but it wasn't large. My point was they are literally on par with each other. That's the entire argument.
Arguing that
they were vehemently disagree, and I think that's clear in the story.
Yeah, so sure. Whatever.
So what was like the point of like pretending?
Yeah, that had nothing to do with Flashy's placement against Garou. I don't know where that came from, but sure.
Yeah, me neither. Like, you just kind of changed it on a whim, even though you were gonna give like 2-1 to Flashy.
No, we weren't. What the fuck?
Wait, so what's the number tally?
What the fuck?
I'm looking at the.
It was gonna be a 3-1 to Garou, and then your arguments were pushing to a 2-1.
Oh,
and because you made valid points and you listened to the counter argument, I agreed to a 2-1. There was never. I'm not pretending about fucking Flashy being stronger than Garou, nigga. What the fuck? I don't care, my nigga. I'm not pretending about this shit. I give you niggas a valid chance to fucking give an argument and shit like that, and y'all want to push to fucking because Flashy got. Matter of fact, like I said, I wasn't gonna be disrespectful because y'all niggas were paid valid attention. We disagree on that point. Is a 2-1 acceptable?
2-1 in favor of Flashy, yes.
I think it's a in favor of Flashy, but sure.
Ask but I'll ask. Is this like a voting system based thing?
In my opinion, should be like. In my opinion, should be in favor of Flashy, but.
Is there an answer? I don't know how it's working.
I'm not sure how the consensus in the VC would affect the votes. I don't know. Like everyone agrees in
that's
here.
What I'm saying. No. Well, that's my.
Everyone here
based off of the other. Okay, based off of the other one. So it's based off.
Can I say something really fast?
Sure.
So this whole time, I thought you guys were having a debate about like Flashy against the Garou that fought like maybe Platinum or something. But I just noticed this says like 85 to 120.
Yeah,
he doesn't. Okay. He doesn't think
What's
that.
The argument? Like what?
Just look. Can
this is like early Garou.
Yes, yeah, but he disagrees with it because he gave his reasons earlier. You can look back at the street for that. So I asked again. It's an interesting one. Is Grimm still here?
Crazy.
Nigga, why would I not be still? This is the tournament of power. Where would I go?
I asked you a question. That's all I was.
What did you ask?
So, is this based off of what the consensus votes on? Like, is this a voting system based for the? Because from what I can read off of the argument, this is based off of what the thought. Like, right?
There's nobody been here for 6 weeks. This is not based on a consensus. But I have no problem. But the goal here is to get the truth,
okay.
We're just asking.
Yeah, there's no reason why I can't make this a 2-1 for Flashy. But the fact of the matter is that this Flashy does not beat Garou.
Okay, so if I were to say, and then everyone would agree, are you going to change that, or that's kind of what I'm asking?
Pretty sure. Is the argument that Garou would evolve during the fight or something, or?
Well, it's the fact that everyone except for Grimm believes that Flashy would dominate, and he doesn't. That, which is why I guess he's yielding to the 2-1. Difficulty, but I'm saying pretty sure everyone here there's going to be no level of difficulty within the fight. Therefore, should be a 3-1, which is what I'm asking. It's based off what the consensus believes. Because if so, it should not be a 3-1.
So the tournament of power is if you win a fight easily, it's a 3-1. If you struggle, it's a 2-1. And if you lose, or excuse me, if you win a fight easily, you get 3 points. If you struggle in the fight, you get 2 points. And if you lose a fight, you get 1 point. Those are the brackets. Before this, the streams have all been myself, so there hasn't been a consensus or anything. It's just been what I've said. But because this is about getting to the actual reality of it, the actual tournament of power, of canonicity in the series besides Brilliant Eagle Man, we're going to go with what's correct. So if anybody still has a remaining argument to be heard, sure, no problem. I'll continue to consider any scenario here. But originally, the perception was, in my opinion, that this is a 3-1 with Garou winning, and then they argued, and I was like, we can't spend the whole stream doing this, so I'll go with a 2-1. Fine. But now they're pushing that, no, it should be a 2-1 for Flashy. And they're asking, is this a consensus, or are we trying to get to the truth?
Hold on. Whoa, sorry. So was the vote... Okay, when you did 2-1, was that not for Flashy's favor? Is that what you just said?
No.
Sorry, I thought it was.
No, right now, yeah, for a fact it's 2-1 for Garou and Flashy.
Here we go. Okay.
And to Yang, to give you understanding of the character, since you asked earlier, this is the strongest point within those bracket of chapters. And in 126, the last thing we see is Garou matching a bazooka and saying, in the narrator saying, limiter is breaking or whatever. So that's the Garou that we're talking about. That Garou.
So
yeah.
Since I'm
So you are not even.
Since I'm a little bit late, what was your argument for Garou beating Flashy?
That the Garou that was on the surface is stronger than this one here. But this one here overcame Darkshine. This one here overcame the power struggle that Darkshine had been claiming that Atomic and Tatsumaki and Flashy are stronger than him for. So, hey, one second. Hey, relax.
He doesn't think that there's wiggle room to argue that Flashy's skills to platinum or making capacity. By virtue, those feats won't necessarily be applicable to his physical characteristics enough to put them above. I'll put him above.
Yeah, because Darkshine isn't a slouch. Darkshine was actually fighting Garou, and Garou managed to overcome that. And I haven't seen in terms of the drawings in the story, in my personal opinion, different from theirs, that Flashy has shown any capabilities aside from his strength and maybe his cutting ability that would even threaten Darkshine. And let alone Garou, who overcame that. Let alone Garou, who's already fought weapon users. Let alone Garou, who's already capable of overcoming threats immediately in fights. So that's why, to me, I doubt that the Flashy that we saw at his full power, relaxing the entire arc, is stronger than this Garou. Mainly, and I mentioned the relaxing part because they were talking about durability and like Darkshine being knocked out by a single golden punch, while Platinum delivered, and I think Garou delivered multiple punches to Flashy, and he remained in the fight, and if not, continued to fight after that.
What's I gonna say? What is this? Darkshine actually fought Garou bullshit. Flashy fought Garou for real as well.
So
we have to move on from this. Like, I don't care about giving Flashy the 2 or the 1 or whatever, but I'm not gonna do this every single time that like y'all want to claim something that's favoritism. Like, in this conversation, y'all have told me that Flashy scales to Platinum and Garou. I'm not okay. That's the reason why I don't want to give the 2-1, because that's clearly wrong. Grim, y'all believe that shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Grimm. I half agree with you. I think that a lot of people in this server do have a Flash favoritism, but I just think for this specific matchup, it's really like hard to argue that Garou can win here, because like Flashy
2-1 or a 3-1. Does Flashy clap him easily, or is it a tight fight?
I don't think Flashy would just like low diff him just because it's Garou.
Bet 2-1. You got it.
Is that how the vote is based off of? I'm so confused. That's why I asked again. Is it based off of what the consensus believes, or just what you're going to find with all like this? I don't know. Because it seems like based on what you just you're like you definitely don't think Flashy wins at all, but you're willing to, since people say you're at least gonna give him a win, but it's not gonna be easy. Regardless,
that's pretty much the rules there. Like, it's like I can definitely agree. I can verbally agree to not just going with my opinion from now on, as long as people are in the stream. Sure. But if I'm alone, I'm going with just my opinion. But besides that, yeah, if the majority of us agree and there's actual consensus behind it, or sensibility behind it, I'll definitely do that. But I'm not going to fucking skew the list because you guys all want to hype up Showerhead.
What is, when you say sensibility, what are you referring to? Because I would wager if we ask people here, based on the arguments that were presented,
we have to adhere to what the rubric is. So as he pointed out, it would not be an easy win for Flashy, so that removes the 3 points for him already.
Right, but I feel like every argument that I have made thus far completely goes against that notion. Almost everyone here agrees with that. So
everyone here thinks that Flashy would easily kill this girl.
There's only 2 people who have talked. Who have
I think that's insensible.
That is you.
Yeah, I think that's insensible.
Okay. Right. Okay. Continue then. Because at that point, I guess it's going to be for every not close. Every matchup with huge disagreements is just going to be based off of your threshold for accessibility, right?
No, every tough fight is definitely going to be a 2-1 because it can't be an easy clap. If we're arguing for 30 to 40 minutes on one matchup, it's not an easy clap.
Okay. I would wager there's no correlation between the time length at which someone spends arguing with something and the actual difficulty that people perceive the actual battle having, but you want to say that, sure. Correlation, but if we were arguing here about Bang versus, because we can roll it back, and I can make an argument for Bang 40 or to an hour's length long against Genos, but that doesn't mean that Genos isn't going to be different, right? Like, I don't know why that would be the case. But
I definitely agree to that. But is there not some sort of evidence or some sort of support behind the fact that you believe there's a great difference? I don't believe there's a great difference, or the vice versa for that, and a third party comes in and says that it's somewhere in the middle. There's
no. But the problem with that, sure, I would agree with that if there were 2 people or just us 3. But there are about 4 other people who believe that it's also one-sided. So that's kind of why I was
those 4 other people just reiterated points that you had made and expanded upon exponentially. So they didn't add to the conversation in any sense. It was a 2 versus 1.
You fucking receding hairline bitch! I added to the conversation.
Yeah,
nigga, that's why I said 2. You and him.
Okay,
sorry. What do you mean? I was
King and Flashy and the new guy. Y'all niggas chimed in like 2% of the conversation. Y'all niggas chimed in, bitch.
Again, based off of how many people give differing arguments, or is it based off of what the consensus believes? Because what you just said makes it sound like if we have 1 or 2 lines of an argument, and then you differ, and then we have somebody in the middle, then we're going to just be in the middle. And it's not necessarily based off of what everyone in the call actually thinks. So this is why I'm confused. I'm like, if we just say, put it in the law, in the shogun.
Well, for the sake of consistency, it should just be me. It should just be my opinion. But if we can actually come up with a real consensus, then sure, I would be willing to stick to that consistency. But we're talking about things that like it would have to be to where all you say is clap, tight fight, or they lose.
Right, but if we do that right now, this is my problem. If we do that right now, when we count, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's that. That's 5. It will be 5 in favor of a 3-1, 1 in favor of a 3-1 in Garou's win, and then Gang, who's kind of in the middle, with Flash winning with minimal difficulty, right? So there is a consensus here. That's why I keep asking, like, are you going to go based off of the consensus? Because the consensus, based off of the arguments, pretty much lean towards Garou getting everyone who's been in. Let's see. Sorry. Is this better?
Is your mic moving from your face, or is it the connection?
Yes, it is. Okay. I'm outside, so I put my phone in my pocket or move it back to my mouth when it gets windy. So, yeah, sorry. Anyways, yeah. I'll say, so if you want to, I guess, if that's the way you want to word it, which is probably, that's accurate, I guess we can go with that. But I just then everyone would think it's a clap. Is that the word you said, clap? Only one person thinks it's tight. And that's the end. Everyone else thinks it's a clap, either in guard or flash exchange, right?
All right, we'll go with 3-1.
Bro, Graham, you're starting to see the light. Is this character development?
We could pretend for one matchup. It's okay.
It's crazy. When the next matchup is Flashy versus Elder Centipede, it's gonna be some. Buddy, get ready.
All right, yeah, fuck that. I'm going back. That's a 2-1. You're right. If y'all niggas want to pretend that Flashy could be Elder Centipede, and y'all want to all claim that, then you're right. This is a 2-1. No, you made a good ass point there, Tati. I wouldn't be willing to do that. Y'all niggas retarded. We like to pretend with Showerhead, but we gonna pretend with EZ.
If I say Elder Centipede beats Flashy, that helps my Cycles agenda. So
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, really EC wins, so I'm probably in the minority anyway. So it's fine.
I said EC wins too. What you mean?
That's crazy.
Oh, exactly.
Do you guys really think like? Do you guys really think like EC could like beat Flashy could beat EC? Do you guys think that?
No.
No. Hell no.
That's what I.
My unironic opinion is that EC wins. So.
Grimm, so I'll treat you back in the vote because I'm in the minority. So.
I also think that EC would win.
I'm gonna bring out the arguments. It's gonna be a 1v5. It is cool.
Could you imagine Grimm starts defending Flashy and he says Flashy BTC?
Stop.
Nah, he's not doing that. Unfortunately.
Don't even try to imagine that, bro.
Wait, no. If that
That's just
happens,
character
the world's
development.
gonna
Character development. We're good.
That's crazy. Is what it is.
I'll give him the statement that one like verbatim said Flashy was one shot, but whatever. It's fine.
Yes.
Anyways.
Oh, by the way, Tori, I am free tonight.
Okay.
Geno's from 46 versus Enraged Bug God. What was Geno's doing?
Is this against like Speed of Sound Sonic?
Let me see.
Yeah, this is the one that fights Sonic and like
I want to say the Bug God wins.
Yeah,
Bug God.
Dude, Bug God went against what Darkshine for a bit, right? They were kind of like sparring a bit.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Bug
God.
Dragon level.
That's right. That's good.
Bug God wins.
You guys think it'll be a low day for Bug God?
Unironically, no. I just realized that.
Royal Ripper? Who the hell's Royal
Niggas don't think
Ripper?
it would be a easy clap?
I think it's a 2-1, yeah.
Okay.
Easy clap. What? Actually, run it back. I'm trying to make an argument here.
Do you think Genos wins?
No. I think it's easy clap.
I think it's a 3-1 for me.
You think it's an easy clap, Grimm?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What kind of?
I mean, he's kind of
He's
tough.
Genos.
Like, though, I don't know if his beams could get through him, but I don't think he's Carnage tough. So yeah, maybe it is a 2-1.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was a. Sorry.
No, I'm not gonna say anything. No.
And these are stronger beams too. So like,
Like this is kind of like off topic, but do you guys think that Blue Dragon Genos, like 10-second Genos, can beat Sage?
why would we talk about that when that's not the matchup?
Just asking,
we haven't
like off
gotten it
topic.
Royal
I
Ripper
told
versus Bakuzan. They get
Wait,
3-1.
Royal Ripper was that mummy guy, right? He was like
No,
the
shut
one
up.
with, like,
The
No,
name
your
of two
opinion-
blades.
Your opinion is not worth anything. Shut up. Anyways,
Royal Ripper wins.
I see this fucking video.
Orti and even Galewind. It's a 3-1.
Can somebody
Wait.
send me a link to this bracket? It's hard to zoom in.
Wait, what was the?
You can't
I'll
see
just
on
look
at it.
when you're on the stream thingy or are here on live?
It's too. Well, I have to zoom in. I guess he's saying he can't, which is why, because from like the original setting, it's pretty hard for me to see it also. So I have to
Okay, one second.
zoom in. Like,
How do you do the fucking zoom thing on your browser? Isn't it like F12 or some shit?
or you could press the 3 thing and then just press zoom. I don't know.
Yeah,
Press what?
The 3 dots on the right hand side. Oops, never mind.
Look at this nigga, bro.
Well, there it is. What you mean?
Look at
See?
this. All
What you mean?
right, is that any better? Oh yeah, that's a little
That's a
better.
lot. Yeah.
yeah.
All right, do one more.
One more.
Yeah, we'll go to
One more. What do you mean one more?
150. Oh damn, that's big.
Ever since Grimrock got clapped by the rest of us, he just like, oh, I'm gonna give up now.
Oh, that's crazy. Niggas think they got clapped, bro. You know, Flashy won with a 2-1, right?
It's crazy. When we get to Flashy versus Ranger,
Never not to reveal any
Flashy
any
makes
sort
1
of
3 1,
path
but what I already said, bro. Very stuff.
It's crazy. There. You see about the clap.
5 1 out. Nope.
All right, so now we got Dragon Haragiri versus Dos S.
Haragiri probably wins, I think.
Harigiri.
Now we're on to Group H.
Because I would consider Haragiri like a very low dragon.
That's crazy. So you put a blade to a Tommy's neck, but you're a low dragon? Flashy ain't
Oh,
that.
brother.
So Flashy a
that's
low
not a
dragon
match.
too, huh? Damn.
It's not a matchup. It's not a matchup. So.
Rover versus Brave. Oh my god.
Is it free redraw?
Nigga!
Yo, which redraw are we talking about?
No, this is current Brave Giant.
Redraw Brave Giant doesn't exist.
Hey, fuck out of here, clown.
Rover probably
And our hopes and
wins.
dreams.
Robo was winning by like attrition. Probably.
Yo, are we talking about like the 5th redraw?
Because like how long does Brave Giant last? Like 3 minutes?
Oh, Rover low diffs. Wait. I'm gonna argue 3-1 here. I think Rover stops. Like, did Child Emperor lose to like low Dragon Phoenix, man?
Brave Giant didn't. This is not Child Emperor, this is Brave Giant.
Wait, didn't Rover tank a Saitama punch?
But I think it's going to take a while for Rover to get to a child, especially for intelligence versus.
Nigga, put the mic in your face.
It is in my face. What are you talking about?
Go ahead.
Can you not?
Like,
This Brave Giant still has Nova, Emperor Nova.
No, he doesn't. But I think his versatility and his intelligence would allow him to not immediately get destroyed.
bro,
I
he
mean, like,
lost to Phoenix, man. He's not that guy anymore.
that has nothing to do. I mean, I think Phoenix would also put up a decent fight before going down. Also, I don't think that means anything.
Rover?
Listen, the problem is that Rover's AP is literal fucking dog water. That's why he.
I mean,
lasts so
I
long.
think. No, yeah,
I mean-
Nigga, your girlfriend's AP is
What?
dog water.
Rover's AP is not dog water. Like,
I can verify that claim. That's not true, Grimm. But anyway, so
Rover can't
Yeah.
bang. What you mean?
Wait, huh?
no, not. Anyways,
Okay.
yeah, who said it earlier? I agree with whoever said that. I don't think his AP is necessarily dog water, but I think we've seen Garou, Fubuki both interact with it, and Fubuki was able to evade his blast alongside Bang and Bomb. So I think Child Emperor and his Brave Giant should be able to do the
Did
same.
you
for
not
a
see what
while.
the blast did?
What if? Okay, Tori. What if we do with the argument that Rover doesn't have like crazy AP?
Yes, he
At
does.
the end of the day, it's still like he just bullying Brave Giant until he finally kills him, right?
I don't know about
Brave
bullying.
Giant has like, no condition to hurt
I don't
him.
know about that. What happens when you
Tori's
hit
point is that Brave
knuckle
is that, like,
sandwich?
Child Emperor's
What's going on?
Is that
The knuckle sandwich-
Child Emperor's intellect and Brave Giant's like versatility would allow him to stay in the fight longer than you're giving him credit for. I don't think Tori disagrees that Rover wins.
Yeah, I think that knuckle sandwich is going to do some. Well, no, I don't say it's going to do some damage. But I think it's going to.
Because Rover obviously wins. It's just like take a while.
Take literally the entirety of the time that Brave Giant is operating when Child Emperor loses.
Wait, what do you
$3.
mean by a while? It's gonna be like at most 3 minutes. What do you mean by a
I feel
while?
like the way like you guys are describing this is just like Child Emperor tries a bunch of shit that doesn't work.
Yeah. So yeah.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
That's pretty much anyone fighting.
Literally 3 minutes is not a while, bro. 3 minutes, just 3 minutes.
That's what happened in the Bang and Bomb fight.
Do you think- do you think-
Mean it's not,
Okay. 3 minutes for how
So,
fast the move is a while. Yes.
do you think
Also,
Rover's
no.
blast can destroy Brave Giant?
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes.
He's evading that shit. Straight out the way. If Fubuki can outpace them for a while, there's no way Brave Giant can.
For a
He was
while.
injured, by the way.
Bro, Garou before even fighting Rover can like outrun the blast. They're slow as fuck.
Garou's faster.
That is kind of true, I think, yeah.
Y'all niggas are mad because
Alright.
Rover would
Nah,
body
say that
half the
to me.
verse.
How is this?
Okay. This has no relevance. We literally all agree that Rover wins. So like you're just fighting ghosts now. I know we
No,
have like.
I just think it's weird that you're saying that like because Child Emperor is able to like prolong the fight, it's not a low diff. Because all he's doing is like just stalling. Stalling isn't like fighting back though. That's like my argument here.
I would wager he could fight back.
If I just run away from somebody for 30 minutes and then like they finally catch me and beat me, like it's still a low
Not
diff.
quite. I don't think he's. Probably. I don't know where that came from.
Alright. I actually do think that he would be able to like at least attempt to block some
I
blasts.
mean,
and
it sounds like
counterattack.
everybody disagrees with me, so I'm okay with the 2-1.
Bet.
I think the Knuckle Sandwich, you know, I don't know, bro. Something.
Hellfire versus Spring Unrestrained.
And Rib Spring Mustachio.
What
What does unrestrained even mean?
Dude,
Oh,
hell,
you're like, oh, I'm in the open. Okay. Yeah, Hellfire collapse.
Hellfire
Hear this
Cloud is
nigga?
easy.
Oh wait, is this human Hellfire?
Yeah.
Probably
Oh.
Change that shit back, bro. Oh my dude.
No, what the fuck am I doing? The human nigga was out there fading
I
flashy.
think
bro.
human Hellfire
I
is
here
still
pretending
fast.
with y'all niggas, bro.
Oh, so now we're giving credence to interactions with Flashy. Okay.
The fuck, bro. Y'all niggas suck seldomly, bro. Whenever y'all want, it's fucking like.
Trying to remember like these
1-3,
numbers.
1-3, 1-3, 1-3, 1-3.
All right, 1-5-3.
Oh, is that like yeah, that's definitely 3-1. I just remember
Yeah.
that one.
That's 3-1. The fuck is Genos gonna do?
Child Emperor versus Beast King.
Alright, here we go.
We have not enough feats.
Oh brother.
Bro, it's
Child Emperor literally
most
pulled out. He literally pulls out the backpack and murders Beast King right there.
that is true, yeah.
What is like the strongest move? What is the
Dude.
strongest move that Child Emperor can do in his from his backpack?
He can like one shot Phoenix Man. Not one shot, but like tear Phoenix Man apart.
There is no one thing. He can
Is
do
this-
all kinds of shit, bro.
Is this like Snow Robot like a dragon level?
No.
It's Snow Robot that freezes evil natural water. I'm talking about.
No.
It's not dragon level.
No.
Oh, that thing is not dragon level.
It was just niche for the threat that was even natural water. I wouldn't work up against Beast King. You could try to freeze him. He'd break free.
I'm trying to remember
And then you could
Pretty sure
delay
Garou
his...
just slowed this though.
Yeah, you could delay his actions and then get him with the lightsaber and shit.
Rhino Wrestler versus that
What?
Garou. No, Rhino Wrestler took swings from Eion, and Eion's... That means his horn's more durable than Melzigard, and Melzigard felt like 4 S-Class. So maybe...
Bro, Rhino Wrestler claps. What do you mean?
Hey, you know Melzigard
Shut up.
would literally body Flashy, right?
That was a guard versus Flash. Is a good fight.
That's I don't know, bro. Like
That's a hot take.
It would either be a quick clap or it'd take a while for Melzigard to get in them cheeks. $154, Garou versus Genos for 137.
Bro, what the hell is this matchup? This is 3-1.
If this was like,
Giant Crow.
Wait, who the hell is Bakuma?
Oh, that's a fight, low key, bro.
Type
Bakuma
Hurry
can't suck
Prisoner
up Giant
beat.
Crow like that.
Bakuma versus
Can we
Giant
just say
Crow.
1-1 and just like...
Bakuma.
But what? Why the fuck are you giving it to Giant Crow? What has he done?
Nigga bust through King's
Bakuma.
apartment, bitch. What you mean?
Oh wait, I was thinking of the ones with Bakuzan. I think. Okay, never mind.
Oh,
Giant Crow
doing
is like
any-
a tiger.
Bakuma interacting with like Puri Puri in any way is better than anything Giant Crow has.
What
Relax.
you mean? What do you like, nigga? What are you talking
wait,
about?
what did the Giant Crow do again? I
Oh,
forget.
low key, no. He did
That was
make
the one
a
that said
booty
Shaman
shaking
punched
shit.
in front of
Oh,
King.
yeah, I'll give him that. Yeah, Pooty out there
Grim
shaking
allowed
shit,
to be a
vibrating.
mad clown if you actually went through.
Bro, this dog.
Blast versus Neon. Okay.
All right, hear me out, guys.
Haragiri versus Awakened Cockroach. Ooh,
Oh,
Probably Haragiri.
yeah.
yeah, hard agree. But I feel like it's a 2-1, right?
He's fast as shit.
Yeah, I can go either way. I don't-
Yeah, I feel like it's a 2-1 either way.
Yeah, I don't think it will be easy clap for Harigiri.
You know he's a sword master, right?
It would be.
Awakened
I think-
Cockroach was pretty fast as well.
I think once he enters,
Yeah, because like Haragiri said he could move at the speed of sound before he became a monster. And Genos like
No, he was
fought
already
somebody who was
faster than the
stronger
speed of sound.
Sonic at that point.
Like, I have a question. Like, when Genos fights Sonic, like, was he using his jets? Like, was he like without his jets that's fast, or with his jets his speed increases?
I mean, they implied Sonic was faster.
well, they just show it blatantly. So he couldn't perceive him at one point, but
I think
think
Harigiri
Harigiri-
wins. Like,
I think he wins through. I think Awakened Cockroach is going to be that much difficult once he enters his range.
Yeah.
I think Haragiri wins. I just don't know if it's 2 or 3.
You guys think Haragiri is a cadre?
Yes.
No.
Nah.
Yes.
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 Yo.
Yeah. Actually,
Oh,
yeah.
He's the only
if it-
nigga
if
to
it's
be
a-
given, aside from the other niggas, to be given fucking monster cells, and he
Okay,
was
well-
told to kill Atomic and recruit the other strong ass swordsman. The nigga's a
If
cadre.
he's a cadre. If he's a cadre, then it's a 3-1. Yeah.
I mean, his human form should be comparable to Iron, if not better.
Comparable. What the
So-
fuck?
Probably
the
above.
Iron, the Iron just straight up said that they're like the greatest of the greatest. So, yeah, he should be.
Leon, Haragi's that thing, bro. He put a blade to Atomic's neck. What are we pretending about?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if he was that strong as a human, then being amplified by the cell, he definitely would beat Awaken the Brute.
Yeah, but this is just human Haragiri.
Oh.
Wait, this is. Wait.
Then Awakened Cockroach.
Oh wait, this is. I thought this was Monster Haragiri.
No. Dragon
Oh, then,
Haragiri is, yeah, we already had him.
Oh, then.
Oh, this is
I mean-
Then
human
Awakened
Haragiri?
Cockroach.
Yes, this is human
Then I
Haragiri.
think Awakened Cockroach. Then I think Awakened Cockroach is winning. But
Yeah.
not. It would be like high def. But Awakened Cockroach.
Feels
would
like
win.
a weird situation.
So, y'all know that, like, me cheating is relative to Haragiri, right?
I mean, I think June's probably stronger, but
That's still relative.
what the fuck?
I'm gonna
You
just go with the.
contradict
I'm
it.
gonna just go with the 2-1.
The thing is, human Haragiri has like no feats, panel wise.
He has like
Yeah.
statement. He has like
Yeah,
statement.
it was just a
All we
statement.
can
Just
say
like,
about him is that what we can say about him is that he's the speed of sound, and he's probably stronger than Ian.
Bofoi Defense Squad. That's like the robots that Saitama demolished at the
Yeah.
gate, right?
Yeah.
They have no, like they're
They're
like
looking
stronger.
Phoenix Man.
They're like stronger than all the A class, but like that's it. So Phoenix Man would probably slam.
What?
yeah.
I thought a bunch of A class would
Yeah.
be Phoenix Man, wouldn't they? Oh wait, are we talking about like a Dragon Phoenix Man?
No, this
Yeah.
is Phoenix Man, period.
Okay, then yeah.
Composite.
Wait,
cannon.
wait. Which redraw is this?
He said
Fuck.
cannon, so
Oh, okay.
Sunblade Atomic versus Bug God.
But God.
God.
But God 3-1.
Fucking clown.
Goketsu versus Genos from 40.
Night Genos.
Go
Yeah,
Katsu.
Genos.
Beefcake versus Enrage Vaccine.
I'm gonna give it to
Tied
Beefcake.
either way.
Probably vaccine. I will.
Toss up.
No.
It's a toss up in my opinion.
Comment.
Like I think I
feel
heard
like-
that in anime like buffed Beefcake a lot compared to the compared to the manga.
Yeah, I feel like
It's based on
Beefcake
how like
was,
episode one
like
was
hyped
structured.
way more.
So I just give it to Beefcake.
Beefcake had like way more hype than Vaccine Man.
Yeah.
He
Episode
has-
one followed like a 3-act structure, and Beefcake was like after Vaccine Man.
I mean, he has better feet, so I mean, I think he just would win.
Beefcake had more damage, right? I forget.
Yes.
He took on two.
Then I think it's a 2-1. Yeah.
Probably Beefcake.
Yeah.
Last of Group J is Atomic versus Mosquito Girl.
Mosquito Girl 3-1.
Speedo girl.
Bro. Oh,
We ever seen Atomic attack a female?
This nigga's a
Exactly.
Or no shivery.
Have we ever seen him like take mosquito bites?
Exactly.
Glory Boss versus Fully Sucked Bakuma.
Bro,
Fully-
what kind of...
Why'd you put emphasis? Why'd you put emphasis?
What is this?
What's up with the emphasis there?
What do you mean?
What was that name?
G5 versus Tank Top Master. G5 kind of violent.
G5.
G5? I think it's gonna be like a high diff though. It's like a 2-1.
Wait, is there a number for high?
Say again.
1-3-1 is low, and then 2-1 is mid. Is there something for high?
No, it's If you win easily, it's 3. If you win with a tough fight, it's 2, and if you lose, you get 1.
Okay,
That
cool.
3 one was like low different.
Yeah,
I
every
guess-
character
I
gets
get what you're
points.
saying.
King wins 3-1.
Okay, this is kind of weird.
Are we like?
Garou was the ultimate Purgatory Hellfire Burst Wave Motion Cannon, so I don't know.
So are we like memeing or like actually like doing this? I don't.
King 3-1. Let's relax.
King 3-1.
We actually have a super sparkling mode.
Super sparkling.
Super sparkling mode?
Yeah.
What is
What is
that?
that?
When did that happen? What kind of?
What do you mean when did that happen, nigga? What do you don't remember the
What is
Like,
that?
it's Super Saiyan mode.
Nope.
The
It just sounds like head cannon from.
head cannon?
I mean, King literally beat Homeless canonically, so.
Absolutely head cannon from Grimm. Holy shit.
You don't remember
No,
super
it's-
sparkling mode?
No,
King?
it was there.
That's
It
canon.
was there.
Child Emperor said that.
He used
What
the ultimate
chapter is it?
Hellfire Burst Wave Motion Cannon.
I think it was like when Child Emperor was telling him to like do the wave motion cannon thing.
Yeah, he was like, he's finna go into super sparkling king mode and pull out the
So
ultimate
then,
Hellfire Burst.
so then, what is this one that you're looking?
called Super Sparkling Mode?
Yeah, this is
What is the one?
this is non super sparkling mode king.
What does that mean?
No motherfucker.
What is that?
This the nigga that beat
Which
Beef
chapter? Like,
Cake.
drop the panel. Drop the
It
panel.
means his power multiplies by 50.
You mean the one that's also stronger than Tatsuki?
Oh, let's calm down.
Listen, bro.
She literally said it, but okay.
Listen, bro. We actually have
Bro,
feats for super sparkling mode. That gives credibility to the argument
this
that
very
King is
fair,
not
though.
just stronger than Tatsumaki. He's strong as hell.
Bro, on God, Super Sparkling Mode's putting the Earth card to shame. Let me grab the panel.
Get it. Get it. Get it.
Bro, what is
We're not even talking about sparkling mode. What's going on?
We're talking about regular King, and he loses to 156.
What is Sparkling King? That's
Sure.
what I want to know. Like, what is that?
Wait, this is actually a legit thing. Holy shit. Wait, what?
Exactly, nigga.
Okay.
You thought I was fucking around, nigga?
Anyway, King probably.
You're
King
just
probably.
clowning at this point.
Anyway,
I'm also
like
going with
being like entirely genuine, like no memeing. King wins 3-1.
Well, if you think about it, Garou would win because last time he saw King, he was willing to attack him. So if we're assuming that Saitama's not going to be like next to him, we'd just go for the attack.
I mean, if Platinum has the courage to attack this king, then Garou, who was stronger than, or slightly stronger than Platinum, like, he would definitely attack King too. Like, I'm also like confused, like, who would win this?
I mean, every time King shows up, there's always Saitama that's like right next to him. Or like he just pops out of nowhere.
So yeah, we're just
King
assuming
has a
that
Saitama plot armor.
This King
Yeah,
is
so
only
King-
capable of the feats that we've seen from Saitama, in terms of like
Exactly.
that have been attributed
It's
to him.
still
Not every single feat of Saitama, and the feats that have been attributed to King through Saitama are not greater than what 156 accomplished here. That's why he loses to 156.
Okay.
Because that's why we have a super sparkling mode. Because super
Yeah, I
sparkling
don't know.
mode
This goes
is
either way.
that thing.
Fine.
31.
31? Damn.
In raised,
What the-
yeah.
What the hell?
So like if we're attributing Saitama feats to King, then Saitama one-shot Elder Centipede. And if Garou's above that, that means Flashy scales to Garou, and that means Flashy's above EC.
Oh boy.
Kind of confused with that.
Bro, that logic is wild.
No, did you forget the most credible character in the show said that Flashy loses to EC?
Actually, wait, hold on. Go back. Wait. Can we? Well, sorry, Greg. Can we rewind? You said, wait, what's 156 is the one that fought Platinum or Bang?
Yes.
Flashy Platinum.
Do you not? Are you attributing the EC thing to King?
Oh, that's why you're saying that. Because okay,
Yeah.
yes, yeah. So the fight needs. You're right.
Oh, and Orochi actually, right?
Orochi. No.
Didn't Garou
No,
think that? Yeah, just didn't.
He didn't get credit for
Didn't-
killing Orochi.
I'm pretty sure Garou gave him credit for that.
Show me a panel of Garou giving
but
King
if
credit for
Garou's
killing
the
Orochi.
one that's fighting King, would he know that King beat E EC?
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. No. It doesn't matter what people know. It's what they were attributed. If King, you're right. King was attributed with the defeat of EC, and they said Saitama and Genos helped, so he gets that feat.
I could probably show the panel where Garou said it was actually Garou. Well, because it was the panel where like she saw his remains and then saw a king immediately. I think, or unless I got redrawn.
But we need to talk about this Bakuma name.
There's 2 groups left. Okay. Alright, we're gonna keep pushing regardless. Even natural water, the one that fought the disciples versus enraged Neon.
Neon literally can't do anything. Like his method of attacking is like slashing.
Why would he not like splatter or splash?
I don't think so. His claws would just like swipe through the water. It's fucking water. He's literally fighting water.
Is this the one that fought Atomic?
No, this is the one that fought the disciples in the underground.
Like the one that was released against the disciples.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I think the one that fought the disciples wasn't really that much smaller than the one that fought Atomic, right?
He was. Eon noticed that he was like muddy and shit.
He was stronger.
He was bigger.
Wait, this evil natural water was like in a tank, right? A tank full of water?
Yeah.
Oh, he broke out of the tank and then started attacking.
Yeah, and he was big.
Like he was fighting the Neon, EIN, Bushido, Okama, Taichi, and Child Emperor, right?
Yeah. Yes. But he was pretty big already from what I remember, even in that fight.
Yeah.
I think he was decently big, I think.
He was big.
Neon was giving trouble. Neon was giving trouble to Drive Knight. I think Drive Knight scales above all those guys, right? Who Evil Natural Water fought?
Okay.
Like at least this Evil Natural Water, who fight like in the underground.
But Nian can't do anything to evil natural water, right?
That's what I'm thinking.
I think he can.
But what, drinking the water?
I think those slashes involve physical force, just like Darkshine's punches. Like his feline retribution at a distance, that's a slash that he threw. Why would that slash not disperse even natural water?
That's a fair point, I guess.
I can go to 2-1.
I'm looking at the panels and I'm just trying to compare like the quantity of water compared to when he fought Atomic. It's like there's a lot of water here.
Nigga, but this is not the one that fought Atomic.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like his strength is based on how much water he has, right? So if this is the same amount of water as when he fought Atomic, wouldn't that mean like he's the same strength? So he should be above Neon?
But this is not the same amount of water as when he fought Atomic. When he first shows up and comes to the surface, Eon says he's bigger and that he's
stronger.
Muddy. Yeah.
He also says he just explicitly says he's stronger. But.
Okay, just making sure.
2-1.
Okay with that.
Yeah.
Sure. Well, what's the next matchup?
Who? Looks like a.
Oh.
Now we're on the group L.
This is going to be wild.
This is Flashy's group.
Watchdog Man versus 100 Eyes.
Watchdog Man versus 100 Eyes Octopus?
Watchdog.
Bro,
Watchdog.
I'm not going to say a single word.
I think Watchdog Man would just rip 100 Eyes apart, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, exactly.
Watchdog has like...
Watchdog Man is like literally a dragon, but 100 Eyes Octopus is like a demon, so...
I'm actually going to have to agree with... I think 100 Eyes...
My issue is that Watchdog Man has like no feet.
That's right, what's your reasoning? What's your reasoning for 100 Eyes?
Well, I definitely think he's more durable than just based off of the Death Galley thing, but I don't think that Watchdog has the means to killing him.
Like, just based on his fighting style, I just like don't see it. We just know he's ambiguously like above demons.
Oh no, yeah, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, 100 Eyes probably thinks so, yeah.
Like the way whenever the amount of destruction he caused just by flailing around, and he's intelligent. Like we saw that with the side characters like Bones, they were talking about that he was taking actions differently based on their actions. Like even Hellfire Death Gatling was talking about coordinating attacks was difficult against 100 eyes. So it's not like this is just gonna be some like, oh, he's getting blitzed. Like Flashy had a good time against 100 eyes because he attacked all his blind spots. If it wasn't for that, he would have got bodied. Especially because he can see in every single direction.
Relax. Let's chill out. But anyway, yes, I agree. 100 eyes wins.
2-1.
Probably, yeah, 2-1. Because I don't think Watchman would just like. I think Watchman could like do something 100 eyes. I just don't think he'd be able to win.
I'll give him 2 just because we don't know everything he can do.
EC versus Subterranean King.
You see.
Easy clap.
Garou from 84 versus Eon.
Probably Garou. Like Garou fights Genos.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Blast, the one that fought EC versus Carnage Kabuto.
Blast.
Sky
Blast
King
has
versus
that
Bullfoy,
weird shit.
the Metal Nitro.
I think this blast does not have like.
It's a Metal Knight drone.
Who's Sky? Wait, is Sky King like the tank?
Sky King's only scaling is like being on the same level as Deep Sea King. That's literally it.
I mean, he got the cannons on him too.
Yeah, but those cannons are like Deep Sea.
Bullfoy
What kind of
is
cannons?
Strong as fuck.
Kinda
Man, they
can.
shook the entire Hero Association building.
They're just
What
like
kind of
Deep Sea.
What?
Yeah, what kind of cannon? Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny, bro.
Yep. What kind of cannon?
Say it.
Black S versus Senior
Black
Centipede.
sperm. Black sperm.
All right. So when you say Black S, you mean like he stays as Black S?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
How does
What
he
does
PDC?
what does jumping spider even do?
Nothing.
That thing,
Wait.
strong as hell.
Wait,
Strong as
I'm not
hell.
leaving this. Why are you giving it to Black S?
We're leaving this.
It looks like the Darkshine fight.
Fuck out of here, bro.
He can't hurt EC.
But Black
Dark
Sperm
Side
fought the entire Hero
That was
Association.
senior.
But y'all want
That was senior
No,
Centipede.
we're
Yeah.
talking about senior.
Yeah,
Senior's the
Yeah, you
demon
realize that
level.
you realize that Darkshine loses the Black S as well, right? That doesn't help you.
Oh, Darkshine was literally winning until he became golden.
Oh brother.
What are we talking about?
Oh brother. Oh brother.
Am I saying something abstract here with Darkshine not winning?
He was gonna lose the
Talking about
stamina.
senior. It's a demon
Wait.
level.
Dang, my point is Darkshine has no method. Gums wins, by the way. Darkshine has no method.
It's high because he can't hurt.
He has no method
either.
of defeating Black. Yang, stop being a disingenuous fat fuck for a moment.
How is that disingenuous? I gave my point and you cannot counter it.
Darkshine cannot kill all the Black S. That's the point.
The Black S cannot kill Darkshine. We literally saw it. They explode
So
off of it.
it turns into a fucking endurance match, which Black S wins.
What do you mean endurance? He goes to sleep and they still can't hurt him. It's a tie.
He would die of dehydration before he.
Yeah.
He would.
What do you mean he
died
dies of
before
dehydration? He goes in and finds water. What are you talking about?
But he's fucking human.
This nigga.
Oh, okay, I see.
Bro, what are we actually talking about right now?
Yang,
He
shut up.
literally cannot hurt him.
Yang, shut up. Anyway,
All you can say is shut up because you can't counter what I'm saying.
I did counter it. Shut up.
I'm genuinely confused right now. What is this argument we're making for Black S?
Jesus.
That he would outlast Senior Centipede.
Wait, see,
He would
I thought
also
it said
do-
Elder Centipede. Wait.
No,
wait.
it's just
Not only are you blind, but you're just.
Oh, I thought I
wrong.
said Elder. Never mind. Okay. Holy shit! I was like, what are we talking about right now?
He would.
Brilliant
He would.
Brilliant
He would outlast Darkshine. Stop saying.
Bro,
Brilliant
Grim.
Eagle is non-canon
Grim, turn
right
it-
now. So why are you
turn it-
including him?
turn that into a 3-1.
What did he just say?
I'm saying that Brilliant Eagle
Hey,
is like.
fuck you,
non-canon.
Flashy.
So why are you?
It's Brilliant Eagle
King-
even here.
King, shut the fuck up, King. Fucking
Actually,
foreigner.
yeah. Did he say that? I thought this was only canon. What's going on?
What the fuck? Hey, you can shut the fuck up too.
Anyway,
What?
Brilliant Eagle wins 3-1.
Hey, I'm just saying that he's non-canon.
Oh
It's
yeah?
alright if you want to include him.
Oh yeah?
It's alright if you want to.
He's
include
not canon,
him.
huh?
It's fine.
Hey, fuck you, Flashy.
It's just flashy.
Fuck you too, man. Fuck you too, man.
Brilliant Eagle versus Mozart.
3-1.
It's
Brilliant.
he's non-canon.
We're gonna have a
Brilliant
conversation
Eagle
about
is
Dark
non-canon.
later.
Alright 3-1.
Who the hell
2-1.
is Brilliant Eagle Phoenix Man? This doesn't exist anymore.
That's funny, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, but
I think
Tell him, King.
I think Bro Eagle would run through every single S class that Mozart fought. So that's just me.
pretty much, yeah.
I bet. Okay. I bet. And last matchup of round 6, Garou from 88 versus Nichiri.
Probably
This is
here.
I'll give it to
Hero Hunter. I think
Because I
Hero
think
Hunter would be
Nichiren is like relative.
Okay, wait. This is the Garou that fought Royal Reaper and Bug God, who's only like basically Hero Hunter Garou. Yeah, it's the same shit.
Oh yeah, the Bug God fight.
I'll give
Yeah,
it to
it's
Nichiren.
the same
Nichiren
shit.
got it.
Nichiren got it. I just don't know if it's 2-1 or 3-1. I'm not sure.
Okay, so here's my argument. If you're saying that Nichiren is like relative to Base Atomic, didn't Darkshine say that like Base Atomic was just like one shot Garou?
Yes,
So Nichiren
a way,
in theory should be able to do so too.
a way stronger Garou with that as well. Yes.
Right. So I think it's 3-1.
All right. There you have it, folks. We've completed round 6 of the Tournament of Power. Check out the standings as they present themselves. Please remember, out of the 10 contestants in each group, only 4 will be moving on to the playoffs. So top 4 spots matter. We're now 6 matches in out of 9 matches total. So these top. Oh, hold on. Let me fix that bit first before we go through all of them. So the top standings should now be more accurate and a closer indicator of what the final standings for the groups are going to be.
Dude, King's gonna win. There's no like argument.
I mean, we'll see,
okay.
bro. Well, let's see.
Until I get my hands on him.
All right, so in Group A, top 4 are EC, Golden Sperm, Psychos, and Drive Knight.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sure. Not bad.
Damn. Giants, no
Got a
more.
loss. Yeah.
Damn, Rapid City's only 6. And then in Group B, you got Genos, Garou from 163, Armored Boros, and Silver Fang Bang. Even Ocean Water's not going. What?
Let's go.
That's freaking incredible as fuck.
Then you got Group C. It's Platinum S, Metal Bat from 158, Garou, and regular Metal Bat.
Oh!
That's crazy, bro.
It's literally it's not going to be the same next time.
Yo,
Yeah, it's still 3 matches left. People could lose.
Psychos is literally going to be dropped to top 6, bro.
Didn't you do all
gonna be
those
like top
yourself?
And we got Group D is going to be Cosmic from 168, Genos from 169, Garou from 159, and Exploding Heart Bang. Damn, dropping Abandonment. Well, this is a tight group, bro. Top 4 is just top niggas, bro. Darkshine's.
Oh, rest in peace, Zombie.
He Darkshine bottom of the table. Yo, Group E, Tatsumaki, Dragon Gale Win, Garou from 139, and Vaccine. Damn, Carnage Tabato not gonna make it.
Yo, 3 crows didn't make it. Damn.
0-6, bro. God damn.
Why does Food Tub have a win? What's going on there?
Group F is gonna be Boros, Psychos,
Yes,
Even
sir.
After Water from 145, and Zombie Man. Psychos over Fear? I don't know,
That's
bro.
3 cycles.
I don't
That's so
know,
credible.
bro.
That's crazy.
Dude, Showerhead didn't win? The fuck?
Next, you got Group G, Orochi, Flashy Flash, Garou from 126, and Bakuzan. Damn.
Dude, you put Bakuzan on
Dragon,
above
how is Dragon
King
on a
Gillen?
game? What the what?
Yo,
Bro, it's
this
gotta
is
be these
incredible.
matchups, bro. It's gotta be the niggas that just haven't matched up at the week table yet.
That's funny.
This is
Group H,
incredible so far.
Garou from 163, Brave Giant,
How the fuck is Brave Giant here?
Even Natural Water from 153, and Rohan.
What? Brave Giant?
Damn, Child Emperor getting dropped, or Hellfire getting dropped.
Wait, what the? Wait, well, how would you have Brave Giant but not Child Emperor? What the fuck is going on?
It's Child Emperor and Brave Giant. Group I is Blast, then Garou from 162, then Garou from 154, and Garuganshu.
We're about to clap, bro.
Damn. Yeah, so
Watch
it does look
Garou-
like these next
Garou
3
loses.
matches are gonna matter. Yeah. Next you got Sunblade Atomic, and then Atomic Samurai,
Yo,
and then
yo, that's
Beefcake,
credulous.
and then Goketsu.
That's
Yo,
so
this is a
credulous.
tight group. Enraged, Vaccine finna get dropped, Phoenix Man finna get dropped,
Dude,
Bullfoy's
how
defense
is
system finna get
Genos,
dropped.
with no wins?
Is this like second form Mosquito Girl or first form?
First form.
Bro,
Okay.
how's Mosquito Girl above Genos?
Group
That's
K is
pitiless.
Super Sparkling Mode. Garou from
Oh my
156. King
Rory
and Glory
Bot-
Boss. Over
Answer
Homeless,
that.
bro. Come on. Homeless getting the bad shake of things right now.
Dude,
bro.
you need to like rename Vakuma, bro. You keep gonna say fully sucked Vakuma.
Police.
Group L
Hey,
is
it
going
still has
to be
one win.
Blast, the one that fought EC, 100 Eyes, and Bullfoy's drone.
Scramble.
Damn. But this is close, though, because Carnage has a 4-2 there. And Watchdog, okay. So that's close. That's still going to change. Yeah, these groups are not set yet. I don't think that. Maybe the first spot is. For Brilliant Eagle, Black Sperm it is, Nichirin, and Mels. These are set here.
You would put Nelson Guard above Gums? That's wild.
How many? Look, the stream's over, bro. We gonna start this up in round 7, bro. Because y'all niggas have been so creditless.
Except me.
Hey, even Kratos too, shut up.
No.
Yeah.
There you have it,
everyone's
folks.
been against you since day one.
The Tournament of Powers, week 6. Some nice matchups there. We even got a long debate about Flashy getting clapped.
Wait,
Check
is
out the
week
next
7
one.
gonna be next week?
Like the video, subscribe. We'll be back with the next session. And check out the live reaction for the upcoming chapter. Hopefully it's an exciting one.
Yo, Grim, you better split the revenue, bro.